With how gaming is nowadays, I feel like we don't really talk enough about the quiet beauty of MMOs anymore. And I don't mean raids, I don't mean endgame, I don't mean who has a better combat system or who's winning the MMO war this month. I mean the feeling. Because for all the problems that MMOs have, and trust me, they have a lot of problems, there's still something weirdly special about them, and I don't think any other genre really fully captures it. And I had this thought the other night. Logged into a game for no reason, no grind in mind, no goal, didn't need gear, didn't need currency, don't even know why I logged in. And I kind of just existed in it for a bit. And I think that's when it hit me. MMOs are kind of beautiful in a way that's hard to explain. Like, have you ever just stopped somewhere in one? No objective, no rushing, just stopped. Maybe it's Final Fantasy XIV and you're sitting somewhere while the music plays. Or maybe it's World of Warcraft and you're flying through an old zone and suddenly punches you in the chest with nostalgia for absolutely no reason. Or maybe it's Guild Wars 2, you're standing somewhere random while the world just kind of feels alive around you. Nothing important is happening, but somehow it still feels important. And I don't even know how to explain that properly. There's something about MMO worlds that feel different. It's really interesting to think about too. Someone years ago stood in the same exact spot you're probably standing in now. Somebody probably had their favorite memory there. Somebody met a friend there. Somebody quit there. Somebody came back years later just to hear the music again. And maybe that sounds dramatic, but I genuinely think MMOs carry memories in a weird way. Like certain songs don't even sound like a song anymore, They sound like time. You hear one piece of music and suddenly you're back in a completely different moment in your life. Maybe staying up way too late during summer break, maybe talking to some friends you don't even talk to anymore. Maybe just existing in a world when life felt a lot simpler. And I think one of the most underrated things about MMOs is the quiet moments. Not the boss kills, not the loot, not the progression. The in-between moments though. Sitting in a city, watching people run by, somebody randomly buffing you, a stranger helping you for no reason, some random interaction you should have forgotten years ago but somehow still remember. Like someone saying good heals in a dungeon or helping you with a quest, or just waving at you for absolutely no reason. Tiny little things, but weirdly human things. And yeah, MMO communities can be absolutely toxic, we all know that, like come on. But underneath it all, there's still some strange layer of kindness that somehow survives. People teaching new players, guilds helping someone gear up, random strangers taking the time out of their day to help someone they'll probably never see again. That stuff sticks with you, way more than loot ever does. And maybe that's why so many of us keep coming back to MMOs. Even when we swear we're done, we're burnout, whatever. Even when the game changes. Because sometimes when you log back in, stand somewhere random, hear a piece of music, see the skybox, or just exist in the world for a minute, and you suddenly remember, oh, this feeling. This is what I missed. And maybe that's the quiet beauty of MMOs. Not that they're perfect or anything like that, but honestly, most of them are kind of a mess if you really think about it. But somewhere inside all the systems, drama, patches, and endless grinding, there's something still human in them. Something comforting, something really we find it hard to let go of.